just arrived in Lombok, Indonesia, and we're so excited to be here. We're actually staying at this place for one night because this stay is in Batu, if that's how I pronounce it correctly. I'll show you what our stay looks like. It's kind of like this tree hut kind of vibe, but this is just this view, first of all, is absolutely insane, and then it has these like open sliding doors. I don't know, it's just so freaking cute, and the bed is very comfortable. There's a pool, and it's just so cute because first of all, this place is just absolutely stunning, and the people that own this place are also just super kind because we were gonna do a like local walking tour today through the rice fields and a monkey forest, and I think also waterfalls, but we got here and we're honestly just really exhausted for some reason, so we switched it and now we're gonna do the walking tour tomorrow morning. And then they also have this driver that can obviously drive you around, so he picked us up from the harbor this morning, and he's probably also gonna drive us to Kuta tomorrow, which is honestly super nice. So honestly, I would highly recommend, I will link it in the description, this Airbnb, because it's honestly so far has been really amazing, and they're also just really flexible because she was like, if you're tired, why would you do the walk now? And honestly, fair point. So for today, right now, we're actually gonna walk to their like favorite local coffee place to get a coffee, and then after that we're just gonna lay by the pool, probably read and just chill for the day. And then they also have this like, they wrote, sorry for the sounds, but they wrote a lot of things down, like their local favorite things. So she also mentioned their favorite restaurant where they basically go almost every day. We can just order food from there and it will be delivered here. Like that is, oh, that's so cute. Like, I don't know, so far we've been really loving it here, even though we've only been here for like an hour. So yeah, we're excited to be here. Good morning. We just woke up in our hotel in Kuta. This is our hotel room. We were so unsure what to book, but you walk back here and we have a little bathroom sink situation, and then over here a shower and a toilet. It is looking quite cute, and yesterday when we were honestly when we were arriving in Kuta, we hadn't really booked anything, and also we didn't really look at accommodation so far. We got dropped off here and they were like, where are you guys staying? And we were like, honestly, no clue. And everything was quite pricey if you wanted it to look like kind of decent, because I am usually so type A with booking holidays and stuff. Like for me, it was already kind of a struggle not really booking anything in advance. And yesterday when we woke up, I was like, we have no clue where we're gonna stay tonight. And honestly, that kind of freaks me out. But in the end, there's like this whole thing. I feel like if you're actually like backpacking, like solo traveling or anything like that, it's so nice to not book something because you can just do whatever you want, and especially if you're just getting like the cheapest hostel, it honestly doesn't matter, and there's honestly no use in booking it in advance unless you have like a certain place you want to stay in. But mostly for backpackers that's not really the case, and for us we're not that difficult on accommodation because honestly the past few years we didn't really care at all like where we'd stay, because we'd be like, oh, we're just sleeping there, like we don't care. But it's funny because we so far haven't really had the best nights of sleep, because every time there would either be a mosque, if that's how we pronounce it, like around the corner, which nothing against it at all, but the loudness at 4:30 in the morning, like that woke us up every single morning on the Gili Islands. And then in Tisbatu we only stayed there for one night, but the sounds are so loud 5 times a day. And like I said, nothing wrong with it, and obviously that's a huge thing in this country, so nothing against it, but we just really wanted like a place where it was kind of more quiet. And in the reviews for this hotel it said it was quiet, which it's not, but it's not that bad. Like it's better here than in the other places, but it just looked kind of cute, but it was a little bit more pricey than we wanted it to be. But honestly, if we look at a different price range, everything was just very empty and there was like no atmosphere at all. So in the end we did book this because we felt like this is like the place we're gonna stay probably the longest, so we also want it to be like comfy and not like something you just want to leave. So yeah, this is our hotel for the next couple of days. So we got here around lunchtime yesterday, so we had lunch at this Kenza cafe, I think is what it's called, and honestly super cute, super nice. And we already feel like Kuta is a little bit more walkable, but it's still not very walkable. Like the roads are just, they're not designed for walking. But we did walk to our hotel yesterday, which was like 25 minutes in the heat with our backpacks, which was not too great. But we wanted to get a taxi, but they don't have like Grab or Gojek anywhere here, just like personal taxis. And there was this guy in front of the cafe, but he gave us a ridiculous price for a 5-minute taxi ride. So we were just like, we'll walk and then we'll see. But we rented our motorbike here at the hotel last night, so we're gonna use it right now for the first time. And I'm honestly quite nervous because the roads just aren't very great, but I trust Yop with my life. So I'm just gonna be passenger princess for the next couple of days. And today we actually have quite a chill day. We're gonna go to a breakfast cafe right now, which we saw on TikTok last night only, and it looks delicious. I'm so excited. And yesterday when we walked to the hotel, we actually walked through like the main street of Kuta, and there's so many cafes here. Like we don't even have enough time with 5 days to experience all these cafes and have all the coffees. But we're gonna go to the breakfast cafe, and then we actually gonna pick up our laundry because we have to do our laundry today because we're kind of running out of outfits and underwear. So we're gonna do some laundry, and I think for today we're just gonna kind of get used to the motorbike, just drive around. We do want to get a massage, which we didn't make any appointments for, so I don't actually know if we can get a massage today, but if we can, we will probably do it because we feel like I've never gotten a massage before, but it's probably gonna be so nice. So we want to do that today. We want to book a surfing lesson because I really want to try surfing here. So yeah, I'm gonna go find Job and our motorbike, and we're just gonna try and drive around and explore Lombok for the next couple of days. we've got some pretty tiny ice this morning because we woke up pretty early to go to the beach for our first surf lesson. We're both a little bit nervous because we've obviously never done surfing before, but I am so excited. Like, this is the one thing I really wanted to do when we were here. I need to learn it the hard way. Like, I'm not very patient, so I'm one of those people who just wants to be good at something when you do it for the first time. And I don't think that's gonna be the case with surfing. So I'm nervous, but also excited, and we're gonna head to the beach. I'm wearing my Havianas that I got recently before this trip, but that honestly kind of hurt my toes, so I haven't really been wearing them much. Also, one more thing. Yesterday when we were driving around, we passed this cafe that actually looks so cute that now we're gonna head there for breakfast because it's also kind of on the way to the beach. So we're gonna go there, stop for breakfast, and then move along to the beach. I think it's like a 30-minute drive from Kuta. Yeah, I'm really excited for breakfast, coffee, and surfing. So let's go. Good morning. Yesterday our surf lesson was actually really good. Sadly, they didn't take any videos, but I think we're gonna do another lesson maybe on Monday, and hopefully then we'll be able to get some footage because we did actually better than we thought we were going to. We thought we'd be really bad at it, but honestly, the first time we could even stand up and it was actually pretty good. We were very happy with that. The rest of the day was pretty chill, and now we just woke up and we're ready to go to breakfast. We're gonna go to this I think it's called Milk Espresso place because someone mentioned that they have a really good acai bowl, and I'm really craving a good acai bowl. So that's where we're gonna go right now for breakfast, and then we're actually gonna go to a beach club to just chill for the rest of the day. And it feels like we don't really have a lot of plans here in Lombok, but then still we are seeing a lot of things and we're doing quite a few things. Well, we're not doing that many, but we just have this list of things that we want to see and do, and we're just slowly getting through that list. Like, we're just slowly going through all of the breakfast places, cafes, beaches, and yeah, I think today the beach club is at this other like famous beach, so we're immediately also seeing that and just chilling for the day. Hopefully I can read a bit more, and yeah, this is our little breakfast cafe for today. I genuinely feel like taking a shower after a beach day is like the best feeling ever, because I don't know if it's just me, but I feel so like I love the beach, but I also really don't love the beach because I just immediately feel so gross whenever I'm on a beach. Like, sometimes I do feel like I actually don't like the beach as much as I think I like the beach, because I genuinely just really hate like the salty water and the sand, especially the sand. So for me, a shower after a day at the beach is just one of the best things ever. So we just freshened up and got ready for the night. I'm actually really excited about my outfit because I haven't worn this yet, but I got this top from ASOS. It really just gives me kind of like island girl vibes. You do have to wear a bra underneath, which I literally haven't worn in almost 2 weeks, which was kind of freeing. But with this you do have to wear a bra because it's very see-through and it has holes. Well, maybe no, you do actually need to wear a bra, I think. But it's yellow and I really like this outfit. It's also just very comfy and cute, and I don't know, I just really had to show you this top because it's so freaking cute. I love it so much. And now I think we're gonna go head to, I think it's called Josie's Sunset Corner, which is basically just this cafe where you can watch the sunset, hopefully. So we're hoping to catch sunset here. And also this morning the breakfast was really good. I went for the acai bowl, and I have to admit the acai itself wasn't very well. It was not bad, but it just wasn't very acai-ish. Like the acai itself wasn't that amazing, but with the toppings it was, oh, the peanut butter was just chef's kiss amazing. I love peanut butter so much. So it was like, overall the bowl was really good. I really liked it, but the acai itself wasn't very special. So I don't know if I'd get the acai again, because Job got this like cocoa bowl kind of thing, like smoothie bowl, and that was also really good and also had peanut butter. So I don't know, maybe we'll go back because the coffee was also just very good and the whole place was just really nice. And inside they had this store which we went into to pay, and I saw this like bucket hat kind of thing for at the beach, and I was immediately so obsessed with it. Job took a video of me wearing it because I was so obsessed with it, but I didn't end up getting it. I'm still thinking about it, so maybe I'll go back tomorrow to get it. But this is just one of those things that I'm like instantly obsessed with, but it's just something that I never wear, so I feel like it's a waste if I get it, because I don't think, like, I might just not use it, which I feel like is so useless. I am obsessed with it, but I also know that I'm probably not gonna, maybe I'll use it like once for the sake of it, but it's just not something I usually wear, so I don't know if I will actually use it. So I'm gonna sleep on it for a night and then maybe I'll go back tomorrow because it's so cute, but I'm so scared I'm just not gonna use it, and then I don't want to get it just because it's cute, you know? So I'll have to think about it. But we did get something else. It's very nicely wrapped, which I'm not gonna unwrap this because this is very nice to have it like this for our flight home, but I think I took a photo of it. On the table they had these like handmade salt and pepper thingies, and I said to Job, I was like, that is so cute, I would actually love to have that in our house. And then we walked into the store and they actually had that like on the table, and we were guessing it would be pretty expensive. Well, not expensive, but obviously it's handmade ceramics, so we were guessing it would be like 300k or something in like Indonesian rupiah. We asked him because it had no price tag, which is also why we concluded it probably wasn't very cheap, and he said it was 75,000, which is like €3 for a freaking handmade ceramic little thing, which is so cute. So I'm very happy with this. We were debating going back tomorrow to get more colors because the guy was also really nice, the one who makes them, and he was like, I'm gonna paint so much new colors tomorrow, so maybe you can come back. And we honestly were debating it, but why would we need like multiple salt and pepper thingies? So this one was very cute. I think we also got the one in the photo. What color was it? Yeah, we got this colorway, which is like brown and pink, and oh, I'm so obsessed with it. So yeah, we're gonna try and catch the sunset.
That's what like.
We went back to shower and change after our surfing lesson. It was good. There was like downsides to it and good sides, and honestly for me it was really good because I did also get a lot more confident and also just probably a bit better because it was not the first time anymore. They did have a drone to take some videos, but they kind of said it to us that it was included in the price, and then in the end the videos and photos were actually quite expensive. So in the end we did negotiate for a couple of videos, which is fine. So we have a couple of clips that I have probably already inserted here, but we did like an hour of surfing and then they took a break and we went back for like almost an hour. But there was this miscommunication where one of the teachers thought we already did 2 hours, which we didn't. So the second time he didn't really say a lot of things to Job, and he just wasn't really giving any tips or just saying anything. So that was kind of a bummer, but my instructor was really nice. And the first part of the second time we went out, I got so confident. I was actually catching like multiple waves and also kind of turning a little bit, and I was just a bit more flexible and it was really nice. But that's when he didn't have to drone out, so I'm sad that we don't have any clips of that because I actually felt so good. But it was really nice, and now we just chilled for a little bit and got ready, and I'm only wearing this outfit because I really want to wear my belt. I always hate when you pack things for a holiday and you don't actually end up wearing everything, so I'm now wearing my belt just so I can say that I've pretty much worn everything that I brought. So now we're gonna head to Kenza to have some lunch and just probably chill for a little bit there, like sit there for a while. And then we don't really have plans for today. We gotta decide where we want to have dinner and everything, but for the rest of the day we'll see. And we also need to look for accommodation in Uluwatu and also figure out how to get there because we're still deciding whether we should fly or take the ferry. So we just need to figure all of that out today. But right now we're gonna head to Kenza to get some lunch.
Come on, soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push the pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today.
We just got to Mawung Beach, if that's how I pronounce it correctly, and we brought some coffee and also some fruit because we just want to chill here for a little bit. We got here quite late because we watched the World Cup this morning, which we're just not going to talk about. So I think it's already 1 p.m. but honestly this beach is so beautiful and it's really quiet. So it already is quite quiet, but we also just searched up like a very quiet corner here in the shadow. Now we're just gonna enjoy our coffees. We got it in these like tins from Cult, which is so cute. Job got an iced vanilla latte and I got a brown sugar shaken espresso. It is with almond milk, which I usually don't really like, but they were out of regular milk. We'll survive. And then we got some mango, pineapple and watermelon. So we're just gonna enjoy this with our little coffees and just chill on the beach for a little bit, and then probably already head back. This is quite a chill day for as long as we can be here because this is obviously our last day in Lombok, and I think we're just gonna stay here for a little bit, probably read and chill, and then head back, shower, and go try and watch the sunset somewhere, and that's pretty much it. So now I can go have my coffee. My stomach is actually acting up a little bit today, so probably a second coffee is not really the best idea right now. But the coffee from this morning, we went to this place a few days ago and Job his coffee, he got an iced latte, which was really good. And then this morning I also got an iced latte, which just wasn't really good. It was very watery. I didn't really like it, so I hope this is gonna revive me from that. and we're just gonna have a chill day at the beach.
Mm.